Okay. Hello, my name's Nate Brailford from Heroic Hollywood. Nice to meet you, Rami. Uh, I hope everything's well with you. I just want to start off by saying I'm a massive fan of yours. I love Mr. Robot, and I loved you in Bohemian Rhapsody. And those two roles are pretty like different from another, and so is your role in No Time to Die. So I was wondering what attracted you to the role, and what made you sign on.
Well, I think when you have a Bond film, Nate, there's no question you're going to do it, right? I would hesitate to find an actor who would say no to this. It's just it's part of being an iconic franchise, something that's woven into our fabric as kids, as to what cinema is. It's the greatest franchise we know, and to be part of Daniel's final outing was just a no-brainer. What a win!
So Bond villains have like such a great legacy. After you landed the role, did you feel any pressure to live up to previous villains?
It's funny. There was this Bond villain who passed away recently in Moonraker, and the title of his Hollywood Reporter obituary was Bond villain. It's something that will stick with you for eternity. Of course, there's a pressure, but after Bohemian Rhapsody, I couldn't have dealt with a larger pressure than that. So it gave me the confidence to know everything was going to be all right. Another aspect of taking away the stigma that comes with that pressure is Daniel. The guy's a consummate leader, and he knows what it means to be a part of this film. So he could easily just be Bond all day long, but he steps out of that, and he is really a comforting, nurturing presence. Wants everybody to be successful in it. And I think that there's some of those attributes that are very similar to Bond.
There were a bunch of like massive set pieces throughout the entire film, that some of which you got to take a part in. And I was wondering, like, what was it like to film on those massive pieces compared to like other films that you have done, like in the past?
Yeah, I mean, I remember being with Robin Williams, Ben Stiller, and that gang on Night at the Museum, going, "Wow, this is incredible." Uh, and then at one point, shooting in Times Square as Elliot and Mr. Robot on in the pilot. Um, just think moments, indelible moments in my life have come through film, and those things I'll never forget. And here's another one. Of course, doing Live Aid as Freddie and all those moments, but to be at the iconic Pinewood stages in London and shooting on the 007 stage with Daniel on his final film, it's incomparable. It's something you just will never forget. And for me, I'm just grateful that these great hits keep coming.
Okay, so final question. Playing a Bond villain is obviously a great thing to do, but I was wondering if you would ever be interested in like playing either a Marvel or DC superhero or villain.
Yeah, I mean, look at what Kevin Feige does with those Marvel movies. It's outstanding. I mean, the guy is he is special. There is no doubt about it. And the world he's created for all of us, where we can be reintroduced to these comic book characters in a way that it sometimes elevates them off literally off the page, is unique. So to have a taste of that with a character that has jumped off the page from Ian Fleming's books, and I remember reading Casino Royale and From Russia with Love as a kid and thinking, wow, it would ever be hard to translate that character into something that is elevated from the books. And you have a guy like Daniel Craig who comes in on Casino Royale and does it so elegantly, so powerfully, so emotionally poignantly, that you realize, yeah, yeah. I mean, there's never a world where you don't think, why not? Why not try to take it to a different level on a franchise movie? This is my favorite franchise. I'm kind of fearless in saying that because it just is. It's a truth that relies in me, but yeah, the Marvel films, of course, always interested. If we can find a new character and something that someone's never seen before, and there are a lot of characters that I think deserve their own story, and if I found one, yeah, sure, I'd be interested, no doubt.
Thank you, Rami. I love talking to you. Have a great day.
Pleasure, man.